no one gets it. It's like no one got the message or the memo. Wasn't there like a note or something, or maybe a post-it note, a sticky note, like on the cryos? It's like, hey, I'm sick. Heal me when I get out. All right, so hyun-ae, what do you have to say about this? I'll just let you keep reading. Please let me know when you've read all the ones I just gave you. Oh, okay. So she wants me to read all these first? Sure. Women's quarters. Pale bride. Dear diary, I got in trouble today, but for the first time, it was my own fault. A little bit, at least. I still think sister-in-law was being crazy about it, but I should have known better. Now that I write that, it looks ridiculous. God, what is living with these people doing to me? What is living with these people doing to me? The computer console in my room doesn't have anything in it. I don't just mean it doesn't have all the cartoons I brought from Earth or any of my books or anything. I mean, there's literally nothing there for me to entertain myself with at all. Nothing. So I thought to myself that maybe sister-in-laws might be different and checked. It wasn't, so instead I decided to go check in father's study. Not snooping or anything, just looking for his computer for books. I had thought that it might be bad, but my real father never would have gotten too upset. What could the harm be? I wasn't there for maybe 10 minutes, looking for anything that was even written in Korean. There was nothing. By the way, every single book, symbols that looked like Chinese characters. Every single one. I think maybe something terrible happened in the past, that maybe all the computer data got deleted. And everyone forgot how to read Korean. And also, they all got really stupid about things. I don't think I'll ever find out why. It just sucks. Anyway, I was only in there for 10 minutes, searching through the console, when Young-seok walked in. I thought he was going to get angry, but actually, he just acted like he was really scared. He didn't scold me when he dragged me out. He just looked really worried. I only got in trouble when he brought me back to his wife. He told her, "Do you have any idea where she was?" She was in the men's quarters, looking through father's computer. Do you have any idea how he would react if he saw that? You're supposed to be watching her. She apologized repeatedly to him. I just didn't know what to say. I don't think sister-in-law did either. After he left, she gave me this really long and really awful lecture. Why would you go into the men's quarters? Why would you go looking for books? Why must you be so unfilial? Do you really not understand that you're a girl? I told her I didn't understand. I mean, of course I'm a girl. But I had no idea what she was talking about. When I told her that, she just lectured at me more. I hate her so much. Yeah. Women don't seem to have a good thing going for them in this time and age over here. So there's probably one big question that's on your mind. Isn't there that isn't being addressed at all, right? What happened in between the pale bride being frozen and waking up? That made society go all wrong, right? Right. Very curious. I figured. I mean, it's the obvious question. Sorry, I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid that mystery is forever lost to me. I guess that's pretty anticlimactic. Sorry. Yeah, you know, that is a bummer. I was pretty curious to see how things got all screwy. I really want to know too. Whatever terrible thing happened, it must have been really, really big. But I'm afraid all that log data from before the year 1 was wiped, and all the clocks were reset. I guess that's why it was called year 1. Anyway, so nobody remembered what happened in between, or even how long it was between. It was hundreds of years, I assume, but I don't really know. So, yeah, really sorry to let you down there. That part's going to be a mystery forever. There's nobody who could possibly know. You'll just have to take it as a given. Sorry. Alright. And it's not like I could even hope to find out. I mean, all the info is here. She has all the info. So apparently she's read through all of it. She wants to talk again. Say, before you keep going, can I just interrupt you for a couple of minutes? Sure. Thanks, it's just, well, you're finding out so much about the Mugunghwa. Is that how you say that? Mugunghwa? Mugunghwa? Blah 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 blah. Mugunghwa. But I know absolutely nothing about where you're from. It's not just that there's been nobody to talk to for centuries. I mean, I don't like that either. But the ship is all I really know about, and it's been disconnected from all other civilization for so long. So you're from the United Korean Space Probe Agency, right? Or I guess maybe a future version of it? Crap. I don't remember if I am. I guess, right? Because why else would I be here? Yeah. Right, of course. What I really want to know about is Earth. I mean, I'm sort of aware of it. I know it's the planet we all came from. But I don't really know anything at all about it. I have some ideas, but I don't think they're really right. But you know all about it, right? I mean, even if you're not from there yourself, you know what it's like, right? Yes, I know about Earth. Oh, wonderful. I sort of understand the basics, like it's a big sphere that everyone lives on, and there's unimaginably vast amounts of open space. And you can only see the stars at night, right? Because the sky all just looks blue during the day. All this is just what I know from the Pale Bride. She never saw Earth. She was second generation, born on the ship after it had long left the Earth's star system. But her parents were born on Earth, so she heard some stories about them when she was young, and I think they brought a lot of books and movies with them. I don't know. I'm just a little skeptical, given she was just a child when she learned all that. Maybe she got mixed up. What can I actually ask in a yes or no question? I didn't realize how hard this would be. Well, alright. So, the Mugunghwa was originally supposed to be established... I was supposed to be establishing a colony at some star or other 100 light years away. I know that. That was a really long time ago. Did other ships ever succeed where we didn't? Or is it still just Earth? Oh wow, am I straight up making the story right now, essentially? Or am I just unintelligent and I just don't remember? Or I don't know, maybe in the very opening intro it said all this stuff, but I just recorded that and I'm voicing over that later because the volume was too high and I couldn't adjust it then. And I didn't use Audacity. Damn it. Alright. So, it's the future. I imagine there are other planets. Yeah, there are other planets. Sure. Oh, well, that's wonderful to hear. Oh, I know. Is it really true that on Earth, seasons aren't just metaphors? Like, oh, this sounds silly now that I actually put it into words. But the Pale Bride seemed to think that winter wasn't just something that happened to just you emotionally on Earth. It was when actually an entire part of the planet turned frigid. Does that have any sort of basis in reality? That's obviously impossible. No, actually yes. Wow, my word. That's amazing. Seriously? That sounds like... I can't even imagine that. What else was there? Oh, there was this city that her parents were from. I think it was called Pyongyang? Sorry if I butchered that. They described it as being amazing. If you looked up, all you would see were huge, bright white buildings, as tall as 100 or more decks. And on the, I'm not sure the word for it, it means sort of the bottom deck? Anyway, they said at the bottom, the streets were lined with yellow trees, and the tops of the buildings had flower gardens. Have you ever been to that city before? Or at least heard of it? Personally? No, I have not. Oh, I made her sad. I'm sorry. Well, maybe it doesn't really exist then. Still, it's an amazing thought. Like, they said they met in one of those gardens, up in the sky, and fell in love at first sight. I guess the gardens probably aren't real, and maybe love at first sight isn't either. Wow. It's quick to... Look, just because I didn't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I'm only one person. I can't travel all over Korea and other places in the world. I'm busy. But geez, it's so awfully romantic, isn't it? That's really my question, I guess. Is Earth worth being romantic about? Yeah, there's... You know, Earth is the only planet I lived on personally. I mean... Duh. But, yeah, you can find Earth and its nature and weather and all that stuff romantic in ways. So, of course. Well, I guess I've already wasted enough of your time with all my silly questions, haven't I? There's just, well, please humor me once more, then I promise I'll stop bothering you. No, it's not a bother at all. Do you think I could ever see Earth? Oh. No, it's pretty freaking tragic,